Let's get in tune first of all for Simple Twist of Fate. Like a lot of the Blood on the Track songs, it's in open D tuning. So take your first string and tune it down to D. Tune the second string down to A. Third string down to F sharp. The fourth and fifth strings stay the same. Fourth string on D, fifth string on A, and sixth string comes down to D. So we have a D major chord on the open strings, but we're going to capo up to fret 2, as he typically did for these songs on Blood on the Tracks, and that technically puts it in the key of E, but we're going to think of it still being in the key of D, because that's the tuning we're in. This song is in a simple strum pattern. Essentially, it's going throughout the song. I'll show you this chord in a second, but bass, up, bass, up, bass, up, bass, up, down, up. Notice that it's in a swung rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. He will vary that very slightly as the song goes round, but nothing that you need to worry about. That's your essential strum pattern. So now we need the chord shapes. We start with a D chord that's like this. Fifth string at the 5th fret, fourth string at the 4th fret, everything else open. That's the first chord that you see in the intro there. And start by going 6th string up, and then begin to put the bass on the 5th string. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Don't worry about being too precise about those bass notes. Unusually for him, he's quite precise in this song about picking them, but generally if you get the bass end of the chord, you'll be absolutely fine. Now D major 7 has the ring finger come away and the index finger take the 5th string at the 4th fret, and the middle finger stays in place. And now you want 5 up, down, up, 5 up, down, up, 5 up, down, up, 5 up, down, up. That's your D major 7. Now that bass descends by one more fret to the 3rd fret, so now you've got these two fingers here, 3rd fret, 5th and 4th fret, 4th, and again, same strum pattern. That's your D7 chord in the intro. The intro, by the way, is the same as the main song. So what we're learning here is both the intro and every verse to the song. G over B is the 3rd string at the 1st fret, 5th string 2nd fret, 2nd string 2nd fret. Bass note is the 5th string, same strum pattern. Now for G minor he wants this shape. 4th string 5th fret, 3rd string 4th fret, 2nd string 5th fret, and typically in this song he slides into that chord shape. So if you bring that shape down to frets 1 and 2, you can see that all that's happened from the previous chord is that the middle finger has gone from the 5th to the 4th string. Now keeping this shape, I come up maybe a couple of frets or 1 fret or something, doesn't matter where, but then hit it and slide quickly to the 5th fret position. Actually sometimes even from this 1st and 2nd fret shape. Strum the chord and slide up. So from the G over B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you're strumming the same strum pattern, but avoid the 5th string on this new chord. It doesn't belong in that chord. So bring the pick much tighter into the high end of the chord strings, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's your G minor. Now we've got a bar that shares 3 chords. D is your original D, bass, up, down, up. The chord that's called A is actually more complex than A, but it's acting as an A chord. It's the 5th string at the 4th fret and the 4th string at the 2nd fret, everything else open, bass, up, down, up. Bass there is the 5th string. And G over B, as we saw it before, bass, up, down, up. But then, to complete the bar with one more bass, up, down, up, he takes the ring finger away to open up the 2nd string now, technically the chord of G add 9, and goes bass, up, down, up on that chord. So that bar altogether is D, A, G over B, G add 9. The last up, down, up, with this finger taken away. Now a normal bar of D, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A11 is, do you remember the G minor shape that we played earlier on? Bring that down to frets 1 and 2, that's your A11 chord. Here the 5th string will work as a bass note. Down, up, or bass, up, and And then again, this ring finger on the second string comes away to play the second half of that bar open. Down, up, off, up, down, up. And then 2 bars of D finishes the intro. So coming from the D before A add 11 to the end of the bar, the end of the intro, D, A11, finger off, D, D. Let me play through that whole intro again for you. They sat together in the park. Now the verse, as I mentioned earlier on, is exactly the same as that intro we've just played, which means, guys and girls, you have actually learnt the whole song already, would you believe? We've looked at the intro and you've got the whole song as a result. Let me play through verse 1 with the vocals so you can put it in context, but trust me, everything you did on the intro, including the fingers off on the G chord, you know, fingers off on the A11 chord, it's exactly the same. They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. It was then he felt alone and wished that he'd gone straight. Watched out for a simple twist of fate. They walked along by the old canal. Of course, verse 2, the same. Really, do I need to say anything else? You can see, can you not, that that is the whole song. A couple of places in the song, for example, after verse 3, there is a harmonica solo. There's another harmonica solo for the outro, but it's just over the normal verse chords played the same way. So all we need is an ending, and the ending is also as simple as it could be. You're going to play D to A11 as before, and after the A11, he strums randomly out of rhythm, down, up, down, on a D chord to finish. So you'd come out of the song on the final harmonica solo, D, A11, and so down, up, down, in any rhythm you like to finish the song. There you go, simple twist of fate.